Hi everyone, welcome back to Mario 64 DS. So this is going to be the beginning of like the final stretch of this playthrough, I guess you could call it, where I'm going to pretty much reverse one of the original goals, which was to get no coins at all, and I'm going to go for, as some of you probably have already guessed, the maximum amount of coins that you can get in all of the main levels. I'm not sure at this point if I'm going to bother doing it in like the side levels, things like the Bowser Worlds and things like that, the Secret Slide and whatnot. Maybe I will, I don't really care though. The main levels are my main focus for now because that's where all the challenge really is. So I've got 16 coins in here for now. I have to pick one of these last 3 stars so that the shell is there, and I'm going to start out with Mario. We'll see why in just a second. Yeah, I off-screened and went back and got Yoshi instead of Wario, who I ended the last video with, just because, yeah, obviously Yoshi's better because it means you can just choose who you want to be at the start of each level, and I need to have Wario in this one, so I'm going to hang about on this puzzle until all the pieces are in place, and then a bunch of coins should appear. Okay, so hopefully I can grab all of these. I chose Mario because he's the fastest runner. Okay, so I missed one, and that kind of brings me on to my next point. Although this is, like, the goal is to try and get as many coins as I can, it's actually fairly difficult in this game. This was a pretty poor example of it, honestly. It's not that difficult to get those coins there, but you do have to be quite fast and quite good with your movements. But what I really want to show off in this part of the playthrough is how to get the maximum amount of coins. I'm not really too interested in actually doing it, as long as I get a number that's pretty close to it, maybe within like, I don't know, maybe like 90% at least, or 95% of what is possible. If I can get that, I'd be happy. So yeah, so I can tell you right away that the number of coins that you can get in this level is 215. So, if I can get over like maybe 205 or whatever, then I'd be pretty satisfied with that just for what I'm showing off right now. This level is really basic, however, when it comes to actually collecting the coins, because there's nothing that you can do with Yoshi in that. I'll elaborate more on what that means in probably a later video. I don't think you're going to see much of it in this one, but Yoshi actually makes coin collecting in this game quite complicated and quite competitive, I guess you could call it. Definitely very challenging, probably the hardest Mario game to actually do this kind of thing in. Very different from the original where it was really easy. Okay, so I need to have Wario for this so that I can break open this block, because inside it is 3 regular coins and also a blue coin switch, which I need to go and grab. So, let's see. Before I do that, I think there's one other thing that I want to grab. Obviously I will be getting a 100 coin star as well. Yeah, I want to... actually, I should go and kill the bullies first, just so that they don't screw me over here. I love how that little trick where you can just jump on them still works. That was in the original game as well. But one thing that has improved, I guess, or like it's made it easier at least, I guess you could call that an improvement, is that when a coin lands on the lava in the DS version, it doesn't disappear. In the original, it just disappears as soon as it hits the lava, which really sucks if you're going for max coins. Alright, I want this guy to follow me so I can do the same thing to him. Okay, cool. So I'm not obviously going to get this star, I'm just going to head back and get the crazy box. I'll grab these 2 coins on the way. So an interesting thing about Lethal Lava Land is that if you choose the cap of another character, you actually can't ever go back to Yoshi. Actually, that's a lie. That's a complete lie. You can hit the eye. I completely forgot about them. Wow, never considered that. Well, there's no benefit to being Yoshi in this level after you choose to be... Look what happened with that coin. Why did one of them go over here and the other ones didn't? Yeah, that's just like a sign of things to come, by the way. The random, like, spatter patterns of the coins from, like, crazy boxes, and particularly blocks that you can break open. It's pretty ridiculous. So I'm going to pick up the Wario hat. Obviously I'm already at 85 coins. I would like to get the 100 coin star without getting any blue coins first, just because if I get it with the blue coins, they're going to appear on the lava, and I don't want to have to deal with that, so let's just get rid of this kid. And one more, come on. So yeah, like I mentioned earlier, this is a pretty basic level when it comes to coin collecting, in that it's very similar to the original game. Everything that you can collect is kind of in plain view, it's all out there, you don't have to really do anything technical to get it. The only really challenging part is as I showed earlier, the 15-piece coin puzzle, which is 14 coins. I managed to get 13 of them, which is good enough for this playthrough. Don't really care too much if I actually get the real maxes in this. I just want to show off how to do it. But yeah. For a lot of the other levels, it's going to be a lot more technical. There's going to be a lot more, I guess, a lot more restarts, but I'll try to keep it entertaining when I do that. But it's going to be a couple videos before we get to those levels. Really, I should be getting all these coins with the shell just for quickness, but they were there. Okay, let me just... God, it really is... The platform really does move quite fast when it's spinning around. I think I've killed all the bullies now, or did I kill the ones next to the puzzle? I can't remember, or whatever, it doesn't really matter too much. I'll have another, like, run around the level before I actually enter the volcano, because obviously when you enter the volcano you can't get back out. One interesting thing about the DS version is that the shell, like, if you crash it, or... Oh shit. Well, I'm fucked now. I'm actually fucked. There's nothing I can do. I can't get all those coins. The only thing I can do is restart the level, and I'm not going to do that, because, Jesus, I just can't be bothered. Oh, I have to though. Alright, okay, I'm going to edit this out. Hey, guess what time the recording is at? I'll tell you, it's 16.5 bloody minutes. You know why? Because I did this entire thing on Star 1 without realising it. On Star 1, this isn't here. Actually, no, this is here. But this isn't here, which means that you can't get the blue coins. So I had to go through it all again. But the good news is that I did actually manage to get all the coins from the puzzle. So that's pretty cool. Which means that I actually am on track now for getting the theoretical max, which as I mentioned earlier is 215. Yeah, okay, don't care. Don't care. Don't give a shit. I told you what the max is, it's 215. If you want to do it yourself, then do it yourself. I'm not doing that again. I'm not wasting any more time. I'll just get the rest of the coins that are here, then go inside the volcano. If you like, I can prove to you later on that I've managed to get 215 before on my other file, where I have a lot of high scores. But yeah, that's this is the third time now that I've done it, so I'm not doing it again. I don't have the patience or time for it, so... As I've said many times before, if I need to suffer, then we can all suffer together. Except this literally isn't suffering for you, like, because I've edited out all the bad crap. I should have left it in. So, like, I don't even know how many I'm supposed to have now before I go in. It's supposed to be 190 if you manage to somehow get all the blue coins, which apparently is really, really difficult. I mean, it's obviously my fault, you know, it's not... The controls are bad, but they're not that bad. Like, I am able generally to get it. I'm just having a bad day with it, but whatever. I did get the 100 coin star, which ultimately is what matters, right? Alright, look at me. God, he's moving so fast, I can't handle it. Alright. So I think embarrassingly this is all I can get. So I'm missing 30 coins, I missed 5 blue coins. Ugh. Well, I'm gonna make life easier for myself just to make up for this horrible failure and get the Luigi cap. Maybe not. Okay. Dude, seriously, what did they even land on there? Like some sort of slope? Didn't see it at all. It's just annoying that I managed to get all the... I didn't mention this actually, but on the failed attempt that I did on Star 1, I also got all the coins from the Bowser puzzle, so it's kind of like double annoying that I've screwed this up. But whatever, it's, you know, it's only a game. There's no reason to be mad, it's just a daft game. I'm just here to collect coins and have a good time. But yeah, there's like one last little challenge here, and that is to like get the bullies that are high up in this area. I don't know why I took this lift all the way, I guess because there was a coin over there. But there actually are coins up here. But yeah, the last challenge is to get the bullies into the lava, and obviously there's nothing difficult about that, but actually getting their coins and surviving can be something of a challenge. So obviously I'll be trying that. Don't really care if I don't get it. I'm gonna work from the top down here, I think. This was the reason that I chose Luigi, so I could just get over here. I think it probably is possible to make it over here with like a long jump from Mario, but why on earth would I risk that when I can just do this? I mean, like I guess you could say the challenge part of this run is over anyway. You know, the BCC-less thing. Right, give me your coin. What the hell? Why is it? Alright, okay, I'm not going for it. I don't give a shit. It's too far away. If I go for that, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna lose all the coins that I do have, which is not a lot compared to what you can get, but I don't even really care. Let's just make sure I've cleared out all the rest of this before I go back for that other bully. God, the delay between like when you land from a jump and when you can press A again, or B again, sorry, to start the second jump, it's like massive in this game. Probably really good for like casual players, I suppose. You know, you can like land and spend like 10 years on the ground, then press B again, and you'll still do a double jump. I swear it was much less in the original. But yeah, I'm not really complaining. That's actually probably a good addition. Right, come on, give me a coin. Okay, I got it. Well, I got that one. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. He lied. Right, so we'll just go and grab, yeah, I'm not going to triple jump here. I'll just grab the star that's like on this path. God, I'm kind of annoyed that I wasn't able to get the max here. It really isn't that difficult to do. I was like, what, 31 behind it? But I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to make up for that blunder later on in this playthrough with all the crazy strats that you're going to see over the next couple of videos. But yeah, gives you a couple of 1-ups, which I definitely needed after that. So I'll just continue, and the other two levels in this room, Hazy Maze Cave and Shifting Sandland, I am not going to do right now because they are both ridiculously hard. In fact, they're the two hardest levels in the game. So instead, I'm going to be a wimp and do one of the easiest levels in the game, which is Jolly Roger Bay. Although, saying that, this one starts out with a shell as well and blue coins on the water, so slightly nervous about that. Need to start out with Wario. So one thing that's kind of interesting about Mario 64 DS, at least if you're playing on the North American or Australian, or I believe the Japanese one as well, does this, is that if you get the metal power with Wario and walk into a Goomba, it'll give you 2 coins instead of 1, see? Now, you might notice that I didn't mention the European version earlier, and the reason for that is that this thing doesn't work in that. For some reason they just took it out, which makes me think it's a glitch. Because if you have like the, you know, the mushroom that makes you big, if you have that and you walk into a Goomba, you get 2 coins, and that's true in the European one as well. So I think it's like to do with the, I guess you could say, the power level of the character. Oh, I picked the wrong fucking one. I'm gonna have to go out because that shell's gonna disappear. I need to hit the other block first. But yeah, I think it was probably a mistake of them to give you the ability to like get 2 coins per Goomba as Metal Wario. But yeah, I never mentioned before that I'm actually picking Star 1 for this because unlike the original version of the game, there are coins inside the ship that you can get, and it's like, it's more than the coins that you have to miss by picking Star 1, if that makes sense. Well, I will in a little minute anyway, so... Alright, let's just grab all 4 of these. So, yeah... There's no reason to wait for it to run out. I don't even know why I considered that. So in the original version of this game, there's only like 104 coins in this course, and like, you need to get, obviously, basically all of them to be able to get the 100 coin star. Not the case here at all. There's God, I think it's like 140. I think 140 is how many coins there are in this level that you can get. There's actually 144 in total, but there's 2 red coins that you just can't reach. One of them I'm fairly certain is possible. It's just like probably pixel perfect or something. I messed around with it on emulator a little bit a while ago, and I was so close to getting it. But yeah, the two red coins that you can't get are these ones over there. You see them in the distance. If the ship was on the surface, you'd be able to pretty easily get them, but yeah, since well, that was pathetic. Since I'm doing Star 1, the ship is still underwater, so I'll come back and get that one later actually. I'm going to head down. So the reason that I started it as Wario is because if I didn't, then a Goomba would be wearing Wario's hat, one of the Goombas in this cave that I'm heading towards actually, and that just means that I would have to like get the hat off of him as Yoshi, and by doing that it would also kill the Goomba and give me 1 coin, but if I enter the level with Wario, then I can use a metal cap on all of them and get 2 coins per Goomba, including the one that would normally have Wario's hat on. Now, I'm not sure which one of the Goombas in here it is that has the hat on. God, he's such a slow swimmer, by the way. But it doesn't really matter. As long as I kill all of them with the metal cap, then I'll be able to get the maximum amount of coins in this level. I'm gonna play it safe and get all these things down first, because I'm pretty sure they can kill the Goombas if they land on them. I might just be making that up, I'm not actually sure, but let's not take a risk, really. Okay, so there's 6 Goombas in here, right? Yep, 6 Goombas, so that should be 12 coins. Should bring me up to 97. As you can see, I'm really good at mathematics. Okay, so should be able to do all this without the metal cap running out. Where's the other 2? There they are. As long as I can hit them before the cap runs out, it's okay, I can just collect the coins afterwards. There's no delay like when the cap runs out, so it's fine. But one kind of big difference, I guess, I mean it's really inconsequential for most people, but kind of annoying for me. When the coins from anything, except for like red coins and blue coins, appear, the time that they're still, like they still stay on the level that you're able to collect them is greatly reduced in this game compared to what it was in the original. And that's kind of annoying. It makes this quite a bit more challenging, especially in some of the levels that I'll be doing probably in the next video. But yeah, we'll cover that a bit more when we get to it. So I'll grab this star, obviously, because that is the other point of this. I do want to end up eventually with 150 stars, and the only ones that I still need to get are the 100 coin stars, so I'm not going to save. I'll save when I get out of here. Okay, I don't want to get that Mario. I only picked Luigi here. He doesn't really give any advantage. I only picked him because he's a fast swimmer. It's just going to make this, what is normally quite a boring level, a little bit faster, which is good. So I can head back up and get all the stars that I missed. I can't remember if I mentioned this in the main part of this playthrough, but you don't have to swim back up to the surface after seeing the boat to make the eel come out. In the original game you did have to do that, and it was kind of confusing. It just felt very random when he came out the first time I played this game, because I didn't really the first time I played the original, that is, because I didn't really realise what it was that caused it, and I still don't understand why it was programmed that way. It doesn't make a lot of sense. So that one's a shell, don't want that, do want this one. So I should end up with 6 out of 8 red coins. As I mentioned, the 2 on top of the ship, well, I think probably are technically possible. Yeah, I don't think it's ever really going to happen in real time, at least not for a while. Wow, it was starting to play the drum and bass version there, wasn't it, from inside the cave? That's really weird. And just to clarify, the way that I think these are possible is if you get onto that island with Mario, do a triple jump and a very, very well placed wall kick off of that, you can just barely make it to that coin. I mean, I've never done it, I've never actually got the coin, but what I'm saying is I wouldn't be too surprised if it was possible. So I think 132, I think that's everything that you can get out here. Pretty sure it is, so whatever, I'm just gonna head inside the ship now. And there should be 8 more coins in there waiting for me. And I've got the 100 coin star, so I've pretty much got what I came here for regardless. So yeah, just want to point out that this recording right now, because I've not edited it yet, obviously when you guys see it, it will be edited, but right now it's at like almost 30 minutes, and I think the final product is going to be like half of that, or maybe just a little bit more. And obviously they've reduced the difficulty of this quite a lot by just making one chest instead of a bunch of chests that you have to hit in a random order, which the game doesn't tell you anywhere. And yeah, I should be able to get 140 from this pretty easily. Cool. Well, that is all the coins that we're able to get in GRB currently. Like I said, that one on the pillar, or like on where the ship would be if it was on the surface, I'm like 95% sure it could be done, but it's probably pixel perfect or some crap. Maybe one day I'll get it on emulator and post a video of that. But whatever, that's 2 levels that I've gotten as many coins as I'm willing to get on them. Kind of disappointed about Lethal Lava Land, but whatever, you know, 184 is still quite a lot of coins. Far more than you need for the 100 coin star. So yeah, that's going to be it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next video where we're going to talk about some of the more advanced coin collection techniques, which we'll see in levels like Bubble and Battlefield and Wolf's Fortress. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.